Yo yo yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the 5th OSU Battle Royale. We're going to be getting into it very shortly. This is going to be a trios lobby, which is the first trios lobby that we've ever hosted. The first one. We're doing it. We're finally getting up to trios. Next week will also be squads. And yeah, that'll be the first of that one as well. We're just currently waiting for players to get in. Seems like there's a few people who are running a little bit late, but that's just the usual for us. It's very hard to get 5 teams organized at the exact same time, especially when there isn't really a prize involved at the moment. Touch wood, but who knows, maybe someone will come through. Or a sponsor or something. Please sponsor. Okay. We've fixed things, we've adjusted things now. MREKK has hidden on, we should be good. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems with who was actually going to come last in that match, but yeah, it was a bit of a late abort, but obviously those rules were off. And that's not really on the players, it's just on the ref, who is one of the players, but it's okay. These things happen. At least we've aborted and they will have another chance. So far, early miss coming from Monk the Don. Overcomplexify follows up with a miss on No Mod. That's going to push their team into last place. As you can see across the board, got a good mix of mods. We've got a couple players going for just hidden only. Some hard rock only as well. Things are looking pretty close at the moment though. But this is going to be where a lot of the misses do start to happen. We get a couple of buzz sliders coming in. Overcomplexify finds a miss right before the hard section. Chili Pear drops. Hungry Jacks also finds a break. This is where it's going to get pretty tricky for hidden. Hard Rock should be mostly okay, but Mavs did find a break in the end. Monk the Don breaks on Hard Rock, dying as well. Best 459, Ceiling Waffle, Overcomplexify, falling just a little bit behind. Chili Pear finds a break. With those 2 combos being reset, that might actually push them into last place. Ceiling Waffle and Best 459 are holding on. Chili Pear finds yet another break. Ceiling Waffle drops that high combo though. It's going to even out very, very close here. Sigi does have the mod advantage on Best. Combos have mostly been reset. Overcomplexify has a bit of a combo advantage over Dine and Chili Pear. Few players finding random breaks across the board. We see the team in first has dropped all of their combos. Jordan the Bear and Wolf still holding on through it all. Kablaze as well. Best 459 doing work at the moment, holding on, finding a break right at the end there. Sigi just going hard on hidden Hard Rock. Not giving up, not letting them into last place. Going to be Overcomplexify, Best 459, and Ceiling Waffle losing their first life. Sigi just holding on long enough at the end. It was pretty much up to Best and Sigi there. Waffle broke at a very, very inconvenient spot. The next map is going to be Kami-sama Nejimaki. PK's extra. A lot of people probably already know of this map. This is the alt map. A great cover by Silvery. A lot of these players will be very familiar with this map from tournaments in general. I know a few Australians as well. I'm pretty sure I've seen most of the players in this leaderboard also have hidden Hard Rock scores on this map. So Team 4, the first one to lose their life on the free mod. It was pretty damn close at the end there. Best 459 and Sigi were basically just dueling at the end. Ceiling Waffle had such a crazy combo, but that accuracy was definitely the thing that, you know, sort of pulled them back a little bit. So this is going to be no mod. Whenever we do a team-based battle royale, we always have at least 1 or 2 free mod maps, sometimes more, sometimes less. I've thought about doing some themed pools and just not worrying about free mod at all, but I think that'll probably happen after the next week's squads lobby. I might start doing more themed pools for solos, squads, and duos. Trios as well. Early break coming in from Ceiling Waffle and Chili Pair. Hungry Jacks also finds a break at the beginning. So far things are pretty even still. You've got Team 4 set back a little bit by that early break. Ooh, with Best 459 finding a break there, that's not going to be looking good for them at all. They're going to need a lot of players to break throughout this. Overcomplexify and Ceiling Waffle also find a break. Oh my goodness, that is not what Team 4 needed right now. It looks like we might be seeing them lose another life here. We are almost at the halfway point. Jordan the Bear finds a break, but WUBWOOFWOLF and Monk the Don are still holding on. Team 4 is going to need a miracle right now in order for any comeback. They're going to need to see players break all over the place. And manage to hold on through some of these sections. Overcomplexify with yet another break though. Things are not looking good for them. Ceiling Waffle finding a break on the repeat sliders there. Most players managing to get through all of this. As I said, man, this lobby is really stacked. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of full combos early on into this. Koralak does end up finding a break. Overcomplexify with yet another miss. Jordan the Bear and Ceiling Waffle dropping. Yeah, the score difference is way too large. Best 459, Ceiling Waffle and Overcomplexify will lose another life, but they still have a chance. We've seen teams with 1 life make it all the way to the end. They lose a life early and then they make it through. Few breaks at the end here in the end. But overall, solid performances from a lot of these teams. Very well played by Dine, Sigi, and Chili Pair. Despite a couple early breaks, they managed to pull through. Okay. that was a nice little bit of lag that I experienced there. I was terrified that my client was definitely doing the thing. It's going to be a pretty straightforward 6.5 map. As you can tell, the start of these BRs generally pretty easy, nothing over the top. It sort of eases your way into it. But we've still seen players miss on some of these maps so far. But this is going to be one of those maps which really shows who can and who can't play 6.5 well. Though you'll definitely be fine on this. But if you're a player that doesn't really like your hard rock that much, you probably will struggle quite a bit. But for the most part, I think a lot of these players are very seasoned hard rock players. We might see the odd miss coming in from a few of them. A lot of it is just pattern aim, few triangle patterns that might catch a couple people off as they increase in spacing. Also a few random 5-note bursts which might cause some issues for some people if you're not very controlled on 6.5. So we've seen a couple early breaks coming in. Best 459, Overcomplexify, and Ceiling Waffle once again struggling, which is quite a surprise to me because these guys are all really good at hard rock from what I remember. I'm not entirely sure about Best, but I know that Ceiling Waffle and Overcomplexify do like their hard rock. But sometimes it can just be a case of not getting enough warm-up, you know. These are very tricky to pull for because you can't really assess whether or not people are going to warm up properly for a battle royale. Like, you're not practicing something specifically, so it's different from a tournament. You're not practicing for something specific, you're sort of just warming up all aspects of your play as best as you can. But there might still be a map that you just can't play on sight read or struggle with in general. But it's looking very, very dangerous. We're seeing a couple misses from players across the board. But for the most part, Best, 459, Ceiling Waffle, and Overcomplexify are behind by quite a lot, and they keep finding random chain misses on this 6.5. And once again, we've got Diane, Sigi, and Chiliapair absolutely killing it. But Machine, Mavs, and Koralak aren't trailing by much. You got Monk the Don, WUBWOOFWOLF, and Jordan the Bear in line with them as well. The scores between first and third are quite close. Even fourth. But it looks like we are going to be saying goodbye to Best 459, Ceiling Waffle, and Overcomplexify on this hard rock map, which is honestly very shocking to me. But thank you to them for playing. It is rough to be the first team knocked out, especially when no other team has lost a life yet. We've still got 4 teams in with 3 lives remaining. And now we're going to be switching over to the Tetris layout. This is where things are a little more experimental and confusing at times, but hopefully you can understand where things are. So the next map coming up is Nothing But Theory. This is a Livia map. This is meant to be a tech map that plays kind of like an alt map, so it features both elements of tech and alt together. Hey, we've got yours truly in the chat. Melon Turtle is the guy that actually designed these layouts. Amazing stuff, as you can tell. But yeah, this is going to be another no-mod pick. As I mentioned before, it's meant to be the tech map. We might actually, hold on, I might have to do this myself. Oh, no, never mind, we're good. Sometimes it can be a little bit confusing when one player lags behind because that's an issue on my end with the clients, but not always, as you can tell. So we've still got 3 very, very strong teams. So far, we've seen very solid performances coming in from Diane, Sigi, and Chiliapair. I think they've been first place on the last 2 maps, maybe 3 even. Actually, no, not 3. They were almost eliminated on the other one because it was a battle between Sigi and Best 459. But either way, the last 2 maps they've done really well on, and this is definitely their style of map. We've got Hungry Jack struggling a little bit at the start here with MREKK finding a break as well. As I mentioned before as well, since we've swapped over to these new layouts, the colors might be a little bit off. As you can tell, it's now only displaying the light red for the last team, and for the next layout, it's not going to display any colors for the last team, but you can just pay attention to the position numbers. It's easy enough. On the bright side, whoever's in first will always be accurate. But yeah, for some reason, something that we coded in the bot just didn't work properly. And yeah, so far, once again, we've got Sigi, Chili Pear, Dine all in first place. Machine, Mavs, and Korolak. It's getting very, very close between these teams. So far, Hungry Jacks, Kablaze, and MREKK have built back from those early misses. They are trailing behind, not by much. Unbelievable. We saw it being so close between Machine, Mavs, Korolak, and then in the end, we just see it flip over, and Jordan the Bear, WUBWOOFWOLF, and Monk the Don are going to lose their first life. I gotta be honest, I completely lost focus during that entire thing. There was just too much going on. But these scores are insanely close. I mean, 400k between 4 teams? That is pretty nuts. Next map here is gonna be pretty dangerous though if you don't have the stamina for it. It's a pretty straightforward map, nothing too tricky, but it is 210 BPM streams, so if you're not warm for 210 BPM streams, I am very, very sorry. There's also a couple of tricky triangle patterns, some little awkward aim patterns, but for the most part this is just going to be heavily focused around the streams and whether or not you can control yourself on them. And there's also a tiny little bit of finger control element, but you can kind of choose your way through it to combo it. But this is going to be the first double time map. Gate of Steiner. This is an old classic. Alright, so getting into things, Hungry Jacks has found a break, Mavs as well, along with Dine. Chili Pear also breaks at the end there, right before the break. MREKK also getting a break. Oh, a couple people struggling with these kick sliders. Within the stream, we're seeing a lot of problems from players. Hungry Jacks and MREKK are struggling all over the place. Kablaze, on the other hand, is absolutely killing it. But I don't think it's going to be enough. They are about 100k behind, and Hungry Jacks finds yet another break. With Kablaze's combo drop there, I think that might be all said and done for them. They might lose a life here. Unless some other teams just happen to completely whiff everything and chain accuracy drop. Oh, and we see Hungry Jacks jumping out of the lobby, but they're not out of it yet. That is only their first life being lost. But here's where things get very dangerous. We're up to AR8 hidden. This, I never know where to put AR8 hidden because usually a lot of people struggle with it, but we have quite a lot of people in this lobby who should be fine on AR8 hidden, but it's in the middle, you know, it can't be that bad, right? But yeah, AR8 hidden is always danger for a lot of people, and this is something that not a lot of people practice, and even if you do practice it, you can still mess up on it very easily. This map is a very well-known map from OWC. It was used quite some time ago, I believe in 2015? I might be wrong. 2015, 2016, some year around there. Some year when I wasn't pooling, so it's got to be a good map, right? All the maps that were pulled when I wasn't pulling OWC, good maps, thumbs up. A few players that I know for sure to look out for on this one. Obviously WUBWOOFWOLF, he's a huge fan of old maps and absolutely loves his approach AR8 hidden. I was about to say approach rate hidden again. I was hoping I wouldn't say it, but I did. And then we've got Machine as well, who loves his AR8, but he recently said that he likes to double time AR8 maps and he doesn't find AR8 fun. And then Jordan the Bear is also very well known for AR8 as well. But I know there's a few other players in here who are capable of playing it very well. As for sight reading, on the other hand, I'm not entirely sure. We've got a lot of tournament players in here. Sigi is just one of the craziest tournament players we've seen so far. Especially for his rank. I mean, the rank just doesn't match, you know, these things don't line up for how well. We saw him FC one crazy alt map, I forget what it was a mid map. I think it was like Sakuretsu Boy or something like that. It's the loved mid map, and he FC'd it in the Battle Royale when everyone else was just completely struggling everywhere. Oh, Dine having a little bit of trouble on this so far. The Machine finding a break, which is quite surprising. Monk the Don finds a couple of chain misses on that pattern, along with Hungry Jacks as well. MREKK does break. It's not looking good for them. Monk the Don finds another miss. Hungry Jacks also responding with yet another one. Dine is just chain missing everywhere. He's recovering himself though. We see more of these chain misses coming in from him. It might not be good for them. That's a lot of accuracy drop coming in. Kablaze does end up breaking the end. MREKK is the only one with a high combo for Team 1. Hungry Jacks finding chain misses as well. It's just constant chain misses back and forth. Wolf, on the other hand, is just SSing casually. And as I say that, he is breaking. I always curse every player whenever I call them out. Sigi, on the other hand, doing very, very well for Team 3. Chili Pair as well, both doing very solid on area hidden. Dine is just laughing, but it's alright because they've got your back. Machine has recovered from that early miss. As I mentioned as well, Jordan the Bear is going very, very strong. It's not looking good for Hungry Jacks, Kablaze, and MREKK, but luckily for them, it is the last AR8 map in the pool. So they don't have to deal with this ever again. But being a team with one life remaining, that's not good for them at all. But some... Oh my goodness. Help. Help, client. The tournament client does this sometimes. Can you do me a favor, Waffle, and yeah, change the map and then change it back, or just change the map again? What's the irony of just the difficulty name just being anyone can just die, and then you just hear the tournament client literally dying? Okay, all good. This map I was a little bit worried about putting in the pool because it's one of the lower quality maps that I would usually put in a pool. But I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'll give it a chance. This is a CS5 map which is mostly focused around aim, but has all sorts of weird stuff in it. Yeah, unfortunately I did curse Wolf from that SS. I just need to stop talking about players, but it's so hard. Like, what else are you supposed to do when you're commentating, man? So we've got one team on the brink of elimination, another team with 2 lives remaining. So far, Machine, Mavs, Korolak still feeling very chill right now, and Dine, Sigi, and Chili Pair as well. I'm definitely a bit concerned as the pool does get harder for them though. Because I haven't really seen much of their performances on maps that are above 7 stars. Even though there aren't, I don't even think there is a map above 7 stars in this pool. I can't really remember. So far, the only player to have broken... Oh, never mind. The only players, Hungry Jacks and Chili Pair. Hungry Jacks needs to get it together. This is not the performance that we saw last week, when he was basically 1v1ing Bubble Man and almost brought him to victory with Young. Finding a break on the aim section. Hungry Jacks, Kablayas, Diane, Sigi all dropping. It's still very close between them. It's hovering around about 2,000 points, not even. It's just flicking back and forth. MREKK does have the combo advantage. Hungry Jacks and Kablayas finding another chain miss along with Diane as well. Sigi is building up a little bit of a combo. These chain misses need to stop happening. Ooh, Chili Pair having a little bit of trouble there. It's so unbelievably close. It's going to be so close at the end here. They do manage to pull through. MREKK is just holding on. And with Chili Pair's high combo out of the question, that's going to be Hungry Jacks, Kablayas, and MREKK making it through by the tiniest little bit at the end there. I mean, the lead did get a bit bigger, but at first it was looking very, very close between those two teams. I was a little bit concerned about that map, but hopefully it wasn't too bad for them. Hopefully. On the bright side, we didn't see anyone eliminated from that map, so... But that leaves Mavs, Machine, and Korolak the only team with 3 lives remaining. Yeah, MREKK definitely came in clutch on that one. Fremont is always going to be the map that takes the longest to start, because especially when you have multiple teams, you just have to wait for everyone to figure out what mods they want to go for. Because the Fremont rules, as I mentioned before, are hidden. One player must take hidden only, another player must take hard rock or hidden hard rock, and then the other player is free to do whatever they want, basically. Within standard Fremont rules. And yeah, as I said, if you guys want to join, you are welcome to join the Discord and spectate as well. If you're not within the rank range, because the rank range right now is rank 1 to 9999, or, you know, basically just borderline 5-digit. So 1 to 10k is usually how I would say it. And then, yeah, if you are within that rank range, obviously you can play. But if you're not within that rank range, you can join the Discord and just chill out, hang out, and then I'll always announce whenever the BR is going live. The other thing as well is if you want to watch the VODs, they are all there on my YouTube channel. I will be uploading every single one to my YouTube channel afterwards, so if you want to go check them out there, you can watch all the previous ones. We've had quite a lot of good Battle Royales in the past. We've hosted a lot of solos, a couple of duos now, and some of them have been really, really great, honestly. The most recent one, I think BR4 Lobby number 2, was probably my favorite by far. I put a title saying you cannot miss this ending. It's just insane how good it was, because even I was confused when I watched it. Like I was there live, just being like, wait a minute, Bancho lagged. Hold on, who won? You know, it was one of those situations. Honestly, these have been amazing so far. I've been really happy with the turnout, and I'm very grateful to everyone that joins and enjoys them. And I'm also grateful for the players who participate in them. I mean, there's no prize at the moment, so these guys are just playing for fun, you know? Or I guess for, you know... yeah, for fun. Or like bragging rights, really. But yeah, these will be hosted probably once every weekend or so, maybe every 2 weekends, and I'm going to alternate the times if possible. I'm going to try and alternate between NA times and EU times. So right now this is kind of like EU afternoon and Australia's evening. I think next time I'll be hosting it on the Friday night for Americans and like afternoon for Australians, like early morning, afternoon for Australians. But yeah, getting into this next one, this is Heisei Cataclysm. This is a free mod map which focuses a lot on some dense patterns and a lot of streams. If you're playing hidden on this, you're probably going to have a pretty rough time. If you're playing hard rock, you're going to have a rough time in terms of accuracy, because 220 BPM streams and bursts aren't the easiest to act. This might be a bit easy, or at least the players are going to make it look easy for sure. Bit of a dispike coming up on this section here though. Chile Pair going to be the first player to find a break, along with Mavs and Korolak as well. Jordan the Bear finds a miss in the end on that hidden. Chile Pair finds yet another chain miss. So far we're seeing Wolf and Monk still holding on for them. Hungry Jacks has found another break. MREKK is going beast mode on hidden hard rock at the moment, along with Sigi as well. They're both just playing out of their minds. This is the first time that we've seen Machine, Mavs, and Korolak in the danger zone. It's not looking good for them. They need to make up 200,000 points. And with their combos, things aren't looking good. They're going to need to see some chain misses coming in from the other players and hold on through some of these tougher sections coming up. And yeah, Kablaze is just casually coming in with an SS on it. I don't know what to say anymore. Anyway. Alright. Kablaze had an SS on hidden. I'll take it back. Guys, I'm not doing this on purpose, alright? I'm serious. Still got MREKK holding on to a hidden hard rock full combo, the only one. Still going strong. Sigi did end up finding a break on hidden hard rock. But Machine, Mavs, and Korolak did end up making a bit of recovery there. Diane having that miss. The combos just got reset on Team 3 all of a sudden. I was not paying any attention at all. But it turns out the Machine, Mavs, and Karlak pulled themselves back. They ended up getting a pretty good combo going, from what I saw. I mean, they must have held on through some of those harder sections, which is where it really mattered. Sigi with that hidden hard rock full combo drop definitely caused them to lose a life there, but that's going to be them down to 1 life remaining. So we've got one team on 3. Oh, couple of frame drops coming in. My internet connection loves me. I really hope it doesn't keep doing this. I'm gonna probably start recording from this point, just to be on the safe side. Oh no, it's fine. But yeah, next map is gonna be a double time map. It is Deep Blue Town. The Ferric is insane. This is gonna be where things really start to ramp up in the pool. Bit of a finger control heavy, bursty, double time map. So we've got Hungry Jacks, Kablaze, MREKK on 1 life, Dian, Sigi, Chiliapair on 1 life. 2 teams could be eliminated. And then you've got Jordan the Bear, WUBWOOFWOLF, Monk the Don chillin' after that early drop. And once again, Machine, Mavs, and Karlak. I mean, it was looking very dangerous for them earlier, but they've managed to pull it back. Still in full relaxation mode. So you're up to that point of the Battle Royale where things really start to ramp up here. We're into a finger control heavy, almost 10.3 map. It's not quite 10.3, but it's almost 10.3. So far, all teams have combo except for Dian, who did break early on, but still managing to hold on with accuracy. Ooh, as I say that, I'm not sure if it's Bancho lag or not, but we're about to find out as things do sync up. Bancho's not quite sure what it wants to do. Someone must be lagging this lobby just a little bit. But it does turn out that Dian did miss there, and that could be the danger for them. Mavs ending up breaking all over the place, dropping a lot of accuracy there as well. Dian is just finding chain misses all over the place, but that accuracy drop from Mavs is definitely what's holding them back at the moment. It's pretty much Chiliapair and Sigi versus Machine and Karlak. Who's it gonna be? MREKK ends up finding a break. Things are still so even between Team 1, Team 2, and Team 3. It's only Team 4 that are just accelerating away. But anything could happen at this point. Karlak and Mavs both find a break as well. That's a lot of high combos dropped from their side. MREKK finding yet another chain miss, but Hungry Jacks and Kablaze are just going wild at the moment. Mavs with another chain miss. Monk the Don finally breaks as well, but it's looking like they're going to be okay. Karlak and Mavs just finding chain misses all over the place, along with MREKK as well. Machine is doing work, but his accuracy is also suffering just a little bit. I think it's going to be too late for them. We're basically at the end of the map and there's no time. Hungry Jacks and Kablaze just managed to hold on long enough. Sigi and Chiliapair as well, and I believe that's probably the map over and I'm lagging. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, danger. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I was waiting for this to happen. Alright, won't be too long. I just have to go through the startup process, don't mind me. Isn't it amazing? Just the sweet silence of technical difficulties. When the tournament client crashes, just a couple of clients, but not all of them. I just have to quickly fix up the clients. Don't mind me. It'll be just a minute or two. This is what happens when you sell your soul to the tournament client. It does things that you don't want it to do, ever. And the worst part as well is that I have to go through and manually click each client. Troubleshooting is amazing. It's actually amazing. Because I have to manually adjust the resolution of every single client that players are currently on. In other words, I'm breaking the client very badly in order to give you this. I'm also breaking my PC if you haven't noticed. Holy moly. I wouldn't be surprised if this PC dies within a year. I definitely need a better CPU for this kind of thing. Because believe it or not, chat, running 16 800 by 600 OSU clients is not really recommended for anyone, ever. It's like when the editor tells you that 1/16 is not recommended for anyone ever. I'm fixing it, don't worry. It's getting done. Alright, we're ready. Okay. Just give me 1 second, I have to get the Battle Royale bot working again. So was it Team 2 that lost a life there? It was Machine Mavs and Karlak, right? Okay. I think we're good. Alright, so the next map is going to be Anima, which is a stream map. It's probably going to seem relatively easy compared to some of the other maps because it's quite low in star rating, but the thing about this map is that it is 4 minutes long, so it's focused on consistent streams, and on top of that it's just all sorts of really, really tricky stream patterns with a couple of 1/3s involved in it as well. Got a couple players who probably are going to struggle a little bit on this depending on, you know, whether or not you like streams, but luckily it's fairly low BPM. It's only 184, so it's not over the top. If we were talking like 200 BPM streams, that'd be a completely different story for a lot of these players. There is a chance that I might have misjudged the difficulty of this map, but I also don't know yet. Early miss coming in from Mavs. Couple accuracy drops coming in from a few players. Chiliape also finds a random break, along with Dian as well. Hungry Jack's finding a few chain misses. A lot of players having no troubles with the 1/3s. Dian did end up breaking on one of them. Monk the Don finds a miss. A couple of those spaced 1/3 patterns are tripping a few of the players up. Sigi finds a break. Jordan the Bear, Korolak, Monk the Don, Chiliape all dropping. Wolf is getting 50s and 100s all over the place on some of these streams, but he's still holding on, and that's what matters. They have dropped into second place, but with Chiliape, Dian, and Sigi all having combo reset, it's going to even things out. Dian just finding chain misses everywhere, accuracy drops. You've got 2 full combos from MREKK and Kablaze. WUBWOOFWOLF is the only full combo for Team 4. Machine, the only full combo for Team 2. Jordan the Bear finding misses on nothing. Looked like mostly a stack stream that he might have just tripped up on a bit. Machine dropping that full combo. Jordan the Bear and Monk the Don resetting their combos. Wolf is still holding on for them. Chiliape also with a couple of combo reset. With Machine and Korolak having combo resets as well. This might be close at the end if Sigi does happen to hold on. But Mavs has recovered. Hungry Jacks did end up finding a break, I believe. No, sorry, that was MREKK who did find a break. Kablaze is still holding on to a full combo. Wolf is doing work, and as I say that, he does break in the end, but I think they should still be solidified unless a complete tragedy happens. Jordan the Bear has a 300 combo to Sigi's 1k combo, and he is building that up. They are actually switched into last place. Sigi could do this. It is possible if we keep seeing the chain misses that are happening. Sigi is gonna have to do some crazy stuff right now. Machine finding yet another chain miss. Mavs is the only high combo for them, but he's still doing enough. He's made that recovery. He's brought them back into it. Dian finds another miss. It's going to get very close between Team 3 and Team 4. That score gap is closing. Sigi is just roaring. Wolf and Jordan have recovered a little bit. They might be able to hold on long enough. Chiliape and Dian just finding chain misses everywhere, pulling Sigi back a little bit. It's only 60,000 points, not even. Is it going to happen? Sigi finds a break right at the end. There was still 60k to go. What a performance from Sigi, man. Unbelievable. He almost pulled them through. But unfortunately, that will be Sigi, Dian, and Chiliape eliminated after their very strong performances at the beginning of this. That was way too close at the end. Like when you see WUBWOOFWOLF drop his full combo and then just Jordan and Monk constantly chain missing at random spots. That was crazy. And we are now down to 3 teams. This next map is going to be a Gemmy map. It is a hidden map, which is focused around a lot of really tricky pattern aim. And it has some kind of awkward streams, but for the most part this is all about the pattern aim involved. So we've got Hungry Jacks, Kablaze, and MREKK. They could potentially be eliminated here. Machine, Mavs, and Coralax still holding on to 2 lives, along with Wolf, Jordan the Bear, and Monk the Don. So they do have a safety net. I hope that's not a player not connected. I'm gonna double check. Let me just quickly panic. Okay, now they're connected. Ooh, MREKK having a bit of trouble on this. Hungry Jacks as well, finding breaks at the start. It's not looking good for them already, and that's not what they need. Monk the Don finding misses all over on that stream, along with Coralac and Mavs. Players are struggling on this. Getting into one of the hardest sections here, right after the stream. A lot of triangle patterns, kind of awkward. Hungry Jack's just finding chain misses everywhere. We don't even have hit sounds to go along with it. This is a complete danger for them right now. And MREKK finding that break. That might be them eliminated right here and now. With Hungry Jacks and Kablaze just finding chain misses everywhere. There's no hope for them. That was a quick hit and to just say goodbye to Hungry Jacks, Kablaze, and MREKK. They were just struggling all over. But congratulations to them on getting 3rd place. Now we have 2 teams remaining, Machine, Mavs, Coralac against Wolf, Jordan the Bear, and Monk the Don, all with 2 lives remaining. So they both have safety nets. They can lose and still be in it. And this is where things could get pretty dangerous because we are up to a 10.3 speed pick. This is a pretty standard map overall, but it does feature a few bursts, quite some triples. This could be tough for some of these players in here, but others, on the other hand, might shine. We might see a bit of a divide between these 2 teams. Mavs and Wolf finding the first breaks. Struggling on that first little burst there. Jordan the Bear with the accuracy drops. He's going to be all about combo on this map. Might even see him double tapping. Wolf and Jordan finding breaks. Karlak and Machine holding on. Mavs also making that slight recovery. Monk the Don is definitely a player to look out for on this though. He's been practicing a lot of speed recently and is definitely capable of playing these maps with ease. Karlak does end up finding a break. Seeing players recover their combos a little bit. Karlak is the only one trailing behind by little. Mavs does end up finding a break there, and that's not looking good for them. Jordan the Bear also responds right before the slow free combo section. Monk's Ack is definitely doing work for them. Jordan is keeping in line with Karlak, and Wolf is also staying just a little bit ahead of Mavs. I think this could be an accuracy victory for the most part. Jordan the Bear and Karlak both finding breaks on that burst. Wolf has a combo going. There's no combo on the side besides Machine. It's pretty much Machine against the world. He needs Monk and Wolf to both drop their combos right now in order for any form of comeback. Wolf and Monk both break. Machine is still holding on. I don't know if there's enough time. There might be. It could happen. All combos have been reset. Jordan has a tiny little bit of a combo going for it. Is Machine going to pull it back right at the end here? The score gap is closing. It's not going to be enough though. Another 60k. Oh my goodness. This entire lobby has just been insane with how close these maps have been. Machine doing work on that double time map, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately. Wolf and Monk had to break just that little bit earlier. Now, a lot of these players definitely know of this map. I mean, Karlak was rank 1 on this at some point. And this is going to add a lot of pressure. This is a hard rock map. Right before the potential tiebreaker. Wait. I just realized I completely miscalculated. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. I just realized I put a tiebreaker that's not actually a tiebreaker. If Wolf... Yeah, okay, hold on. I completely forgot that we're doing trios, and in trios you can only play 14 maps. I'm so used to every lobby having 15, man. Why? I just didn't do the division in my head. I was like, alright, you know, I'm just gonna pull the same way as I've done for every other. That's okay. It's fine. This is the only case where we play one less map than every other Battle Royale. Every other Battle Royale will play 15 maps. But this one only plays 14 for some reason. Because I guess the one less player. Anyway, as I mentioned, this is Bouquet. It is a hard rock map. A lot of these players in here are very familiar with it. Jordan the Bear, I believe, has gone for many hidden hard rock attempts on this. Karlak used to be the rank 1 on this map. For these players. This is mostly focused around aim and consistency, but it does also feature some streams, which can be a little bit tricky. Mostly to act though, I would say. But towards the end, the streams do get quite tough. Coming in at around 6.9 stars, one of the higher star rating maps. Jordan the Bear finding an early break on that stream. Bit of an uncharacteristic miss from him. Monk the Don also finding an early miss. We might actually see tiebreaker. But it's still early days. I think the big thing that's going to matter here is who's going to hit the jump sections. Because those jump sections are some sort of spike in the map, but they're definitely not the only place where you can miss on this. This map has a lot of really, really awkward stuff at times. Not to mention as well some of the rhythm, you know, there's going to be accuracy drops in places that you wouldn't usually expect. Oh, Machine finding the first break right before the big jump section. That's not going to be looking good for them at all. That's going to be sending the lead back over to Wolf, Monk the Don, and Jordan. Jordan the Bear finds a miss on the big jumps, but the rest of the players get through it. That evens things back out just a little bit. Jordan riding XD, because honestly that is the last place you would have expected him to miss ever. You gotta be really worried about Korolak on this one, because he might get extra nervous just because of the song itself. Seeing a couple of random accuracy drops across the board on some of these streams. This might be a section where some players will miss. We get into one of the solos. Machine finds another break. Korolak dropping as well. It's gonna be all up to Wolf and Monk the Don. Who's gonna hold on here? Monk the Don finding hundreds all over the streams. Korolak finding yet another break. They're still holding on though. Wolf and Monk. That's going to send the lead over to them. Jordan is making a recovery as well. With Machine and Korolak both breaking, it's all on Mav. They need both Wolf and Monk to break right now, and Mavs is going to have to do some crazy stuff. Wolf and Monk both break. Mavs holds on. Could Mavs do it? I swear this isn't scripted, chat. I swear it's not scripted. Mavs is getting... He's just going crazy. Is it going to be enough? The score difference is only 20k, not even. Monk finds another chain miss. Korolak as well. Machine is building a combo against Jordan. Mavs is holding on. He gets through the jump section. He's going to be pulling them through to the tiebreaker. And Mavs gets the full combo on Bouquet Hard Rock, securing Machine and Korolak into the tiebreaker. Unbelievable performance. Wolf and Monk both broke at the most inconvenient spot possible. Don't worry guys, the tiebreaker is not cheeky, relax. It's actually going to be Sentimental Skyscraper, which is the Hollowwings map. I would say this is a pretty damn good map for a lot of these players. It's a pretty awkward map for the most part. It features a lot of very awkward triangle patterns. On top of that, there's some quite fast sliders. Also some, you know, V-shaped streams, I think, is probably the best way to describe it. But man, Mavs, regardless of whether or not they win this, that was an insane performance to get them to the tiebreaker. Also, yeah, for anyone joining in, the format of this is basically that when we're doing the trios layout, teams will have 3 lives at the start, and if you come last place on a map, you will lose 1 life, and if you lose all your lives, you get eliminated. But right now, we're down to the last 2 teams, and they're both down to 1 life remaining. Next week we will probably be doing squads, which will be, I would say, more favored towards a North American time. We might do it early morning for Australians and probably NA time. I don't know if it's going to happen next week for sure, because it really depends on the signups, but hopefully we get enough signups for it. And as well, if you guys are interested in joining, you're more than welcome to go and join the Discord through this, or you can also check out the previous VODs here. But we're going to be getting into the tiebreaker. And oh my goodness, Jordan the Bear is going hidden hard rock man mode. What am I seeing right now? Machine also going hidden. We're seeing mods on the tiebreaker? Hello? Guys, come on. I have actually seen that Jordan has been playing this map with hidden hard rock recently, so it's not a surprise to see him going for it. But I don't particularly remember him having the highest of combo runs. I remember him seeing like 5 miss or something, but it was still like 300 combo maybe. I really hope it's not going to bite him in the back, you know. Early misses from Monk. Jordan as well. Could this be DILF mode not paying off? Machine finding a miss on that jump section. Pretty awkward patterns there. Mavs as well finding an early break. That's going to be the misses that Wolf, Monk, and Jordan need. Korolak as well. So all combos have been reset from Team 2. And it's just combos building for Team 1 right now. Machine and Mavs are struggling. They need to get a hold of themselves. This is not the performance that they need on the tiebreaker. Still only 20,000 points the difference, but that score gap is going to grow and grow if things keep going the way they are. Some of these next sections coming up, we might see a few misses. Machine finding an early break right before it though. Monk the Don finds a break on that triangle section, along with Machine and Mavs though. Korolak is the only high combo for Team 2, and things are just not looking good, not compared to last map. We could still see a break from Wolf and Jordan, but Jordan is just going insane with hidden hard rock. I can't believe this right now. 1k? Hello? Despite the early breaks, he has recovered himself very well. And Wolf, on the other hand, has 99.7. Monk the Don finding chain misses. Jordan does end up breaking. It's going to be Wolf against Korolak. And Machine and Mavs both need to build up that combo and hope that the others chain miss. That is a big score difference. Jordan the Bear seems like he misread a couple of sections there. But he's already made up a lot of their score, especially with the mod combination as well. That's doing work for them. Mavs finding a break. Korolak dropping that high combo. Machine all dropping their combos. And we're 3/4 of the way through the map. That is the worst place to miss, with Wolf, Monk, and Jordan getting through that. Wolf does end up breaking, but it's not going to be enough, man. There's not enough time. Monk still has the highest combo in the lobby. Machine, Mavs, and Korolak needed to hold on through that section for any chance. And we've got players breaking all over there, but Jordan the only player to get through that slider stream on Hidden Hard Rock of all the mods. And it looks like that's going to be GG. WUBWOOFWOLF just went insane with that high combo. Jordan as well with the mod combination, having 1k combo. Korolak tried his hardest. Machine struggled just a little bit early on. But that's going to be WUBWOOFWOLF, Monk the Don, Jordan the Bear winning the 5th Battle Royale, the Trios one. Congratulations to them on getting first place. Well played by Machine, Mavs, and Korolak, especially Mavs at the end there, getting them to the tiebreaker on Bouquet. GG's. Very, very well played. They secured themselves 2nd place. MREKK, Kablaze, and Hungry Jacks also getting 3rd place. Congratulations to them. Thank you to everyone for playing in this lobby, and to everyone who tuned in. That was crazy. Some of the stuff that we witnessed in that lobby, that was not right. The score differences between some maps and some teams, just, I don't know what happened, man. That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. And there's nothing more that you can say about it besides that.